Each week, we squeeze a ton of content into these little segments, and we try to focus on a detail or two that's really important and relevant. Along the way, we often discover some fascinating tidbits that just don't fit into the tightly edited flow of the regular program. And so this week, we present TechKnow Trivia. I guarantee you'll learn something surprising, something interesting, and almost certainly something that you didn't know before on this segment of TechKnow. The most common colors for 4-color printing are cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. CMYK. The K in CMYK really stands for key or key plate. In traditional printing, all of the shape outlines, interior lines, and hashed shading are etched into the key plate, which, when inked with black ink, produces a black and white image that has most of the detail. Color is then superimposed with additional color plates. Pierre Boulard's brilliant botanical illustrations from the 18th century are an excellent example of this process. He etched all of the detail onto the key plate and then printed a base image. After that, he etched 3 colored plates for green, red, and yellow. What's even more amazing is that each of the 600 plates in his book, The Herbs of France, was printed by hand. The word broadcast has ancient agrarian roots and is the process of throwing or casting handfuls of seeds over a broad area. Broadcasting. Charles Herald, a pioneer of early radio, one of the first regular broadcasters in this country, coined the term in the early part of the 20th century. His father, William Herald, owned a flour mill and grain elevator in Illinois and invented a number of mechanical farming implements, including, not coincidentally, a seed spreader. The XLR connection was invented at a company called Canon, which is now a part of ITT and should not be confused with the Canon camera company. The XLR connection is also known as a Canon connection or Canon plug. The XLR's evolution starts with the Canon X series plug, which later had a latch added to it in subsequent versions, the Canon XL series plug. Then a rubber coating was added to the contacts and the Canon XLR connection was born. While most of us think of this connection as a 3-pin balanced audio connector, there are actually many different pin configurations and uses for this robust, lockable XLR connector. You'll recall from our discussion of image sensors in EP209 that the pixels on a camera's CCD only record the intensity of the light hitting them, and not the color. Color is generated by subsequent image processing based on a trick where the light hitting any individual pixel is limited to a particular color by an RGB color filter. This is done with either a color filter array over a single CCD or by using a prism and 3 CCDs in a 3-chip professional video camera. The compromise of using a single CCD with a CFA on it is that it does not record the image at full resolution in color. But if 3 chips are good, wouldn't 4 be even better? Going beyond 3 chips in a video camera probably doesn't make much sense. But for digital still cameras, the extra cost of adding another color to a color filter array is not that great. Indeed, there are 4 color CFAs, including CYGM, cyan, yellow, green, and magenta, and RGBE, red, green, blue, and emerald. We throw around a lot of acronyms on TechKnow, like when we talk about CFAs on a CCD or the CMYK color space or the XLR connector. Actually, all of these items are more correctly referred to as initialisms. Acronyms are initialisms that can be pronounced, like NASA or radar. A backronym is a slang word that explains an existing word that has been retroactively changed into an acronym. For example, the familiar international distress signal in Morse code is SOS and was chosen by the International Wireless Telegraph Convention of 1889 simply because it's very distinct and easily recognizable. It did not originally stand for Save Our Ship. That's a backronym. Another backronym is DVD, which was originally an initialism for digital video disc. When this optical disc format began being used as a data storage format, it wasn't strictly a video disc anymore, so DVD manufacturers retroactively changed the meaning of DVD to digital versatile disc, and it's now a backronym. Actually, there isn't anything really official about either of those explanations. Incidentally, the word backronym is a portmanteau combining back and acronym. Camcorder is a portmanteau of camera and recorder. And that's TechKnow trivia and English usage for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.